Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new 35-acre ranch in southern Colorado, situated in the shadows of Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. Road frontage that connects directly to State Highway 69, less than a mile from the property. This is an actual view from the property of the Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. If we look at this U.S. Forest Service map, you can see how close this property is. Here's the Bandito Cone, and then all this green area is the San Isabel National Forest. This is a Google Earth terrain view. You can see this is southwest of the property looking northeast. And again, there's Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. Here's the property right here. Now you have road frontage along the entire, we're calling the northeast boundary, that then connects directly to State Highway 69. This is a paved state highway to the south. And the distance from this corner right here to State Highway 69 is only about 0.8 of a mile, so less than a mile from the property to this paved state highway. And then you also have electricity lines and poles already in place, along with underground telecommunication lines as well. And if we look at the property on this interactive map, you can see that there is road frontage along the entire east boundary of the property, and there are electricity lines and poles along this road. The nearest is just a couple hundred feet from the property. And if we zoom out, you can see how this property is just surrounded by all this public land. And again, you've got this great access with being just less than a mile from the paved State Highway 69. And then in addition to the National Forest, you see all this BLM land around the property. So you've got about 3,000 acres just right here, just within a few hundred yards from the property. If we zoom out a little more, you can see it's just surrounded by public land. This is all national forest. The yellow is BLM land. The blue is state land. Over here in purple, you have the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Then you also have amazing mountain views from the property in all directions. This is the Sangre to Cristo mountain range to the west. To the southwest, you have Little Sheep Mountain and Sheep Mountain. This is Iron Mountain here in the background. And as you turn a little further to the south, you've got Mount Mestas and Rough Mountain. You also have Silver Mountain. Over here it's a little hazy, but you can see these are the Spanish Peaks. There's another photo showing the Spanish Peaks. So on a clear day, you're going to have amazing unobstructed views of the Spanish Peaks from the property. And this photo is showing the great access. So this is on State Highway 69, the paved state highway, looking to the west. Here you have the Sangre to Cristo mountain range. And then this is the road that you would turn north on that takes you directly to the property. So this road here fronts the property. There's about 1,000 feet of frontage, and this is less than a mile from this point right here to the property. You can see the neighbors that live along this road. They all have mailboxes out here. Here's a underground telecommunication lines. This is a photo looking north on the road to the property. And now this is a drone image. We're looking kind of down the road. So this is that intersection that we just saw there where State Highway 69 intersects the road that takes you to the property. And you can see there's a landowner right there that has a ranch set up, and then you just head north, and then you head to the northwest, and then this is where the property then is right over here. So you can see many of these nearby landowners, they've developed their properties. You can see all of the electricity lines and poles running through here. And here are just a couple of those neighbors. You can see they have their main home, accessory buildings. Here's someone that has a log home northeast of the property. This landowner here has a metal building, and it looks like they've got maybe like a setup for their fifth wheel here. And here we have some of those nearby developed properties circled. So you can see that landowners around here have developed their properties to varying degrees. There is no HOA, there's no HOA fees, there are no covenants or restrictions, and the minimum dwelling size is only 600 square feet. There were fresh wildlife tracks and droppings on the property. This property is located in Game Management Unit 84. In Game Management Unit 84 is rich in wildlife, including elk, mule deer, white-tailed deer, pronghorn antelope, bear, wild turkey, cottontail rabbits, and dusky blue grouse. This is the photo of the Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. Then we're going up to the Bandito Cone. So there's the Bandito Cone. This is looking out over this area from the Bandito Cone. So this is an example of, like, on a clear day, what those mountains would look like. So you can see there's the Spanish Peaks. There's Silver Mountain, there's Mount Mestas and Rough Mountain. This is Sheep Mountain and Little Sheep Mountain. There you can see the Sangre to Cristo mountain range. So our property is just right down here. Then from the property, you're only about 7 minutes to the town of Gardner. Gardner's a small town. There's a school in Gardner, a cafe, there's post office, a couple of churches there. Only 27 minutes to Walsenburg, and that's almost all State Highway 69, and Walsenburg has a population of around 3,200. Walsenburg is the county seat of Huerfano County where the property is located. In Walsenburg, you'll find there's multiple grocery stores, there's a lumber company with building supplies, there's medical care at the Spanish Peaks Regional Health Center, along with the Colorado State Veterans Home. You also have a level 4 trauma center and specialty medical clinics. This is a newer built school in Walsenburg. It's K through 12 public school. There's the high school in Walsenburg. This is the view from the athletic fields there at the school in Walsenburg. Here's Main Street where there's restaurants, shops. There's the San Isabel Electric Association. They handle the electricity for a whole multi-county region down there. Sporting goods, hunting licenses. There's a golf course in Walsenburg. And you're only 33 minutes to the Lathrop State Park. So Lathrop State Park is Colorado's first state park. It's about 1,600 acres. There's 2 lakes at the Lathrop State Park, desirable for fishing and water sports, also hunting and other types of recreational activities in the Lathrop State Park. This is a photo of Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest right by the property. We're about 39 minutes to the town of La Vita, population around 800. And then from Pueblo, you're only less than an hour from Pueblo, and Pueblo has a population of over 110,000. Pretty much anything you need you can find in Pueblo. Pueblo is going to have all your big box retailers and other items of convenience if that's something that you need, along with employment and entertainment. Here's the Lake Pueblo State Park and the Pueblo Reservoir. Then to the south, you're about equidistant down to Trinidad. Now Trinidad has a population of around 10,000. This is Main Street in Trinidad. There's also a Walmart Supercenter there in Trinidad. Just over an hour to the Trinidad Lake State Park, which is an 800-acre lake. And you're only an hour and a half to Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs has a population of nearly 500,000, and then just under 3 hours to Denver. Denver being the largest city in Colorado. Denver in the metropolitan area have a population well over 1 million. Then you're about an hour and a half from the Great Sand Dunes National Park. And then this is west of the property over by Blanca Peak. Now Blanca Peak has an elevation of over 14,000 feet. We have this 35-acre ranch situated in the shadows of Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest, priced at just $39,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. Again, there's no HOA, there's no HOA fees, there's no covenants or restrictions, no time limit to build. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. We have all the information on distances to nearby points of interest, along with links for additional information on those points of interest. Here's the GPS coordinates along with a link where you can open up each one of these coordinates on a Google map. There's over 100 images and this interactive map. If this property fits what you're looking for, I recommend you go to our website and click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window will appear where you can enter in all your information, then continue through the checkout process. Once this checkout process has been completed, we'll receive an instant notification that your $499 deposit has been made. We'll then take the property off the market, send you over a simple one-page purchase agreement, and arrange for the balance of payment. The $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. And we only have one of these properties, so when you select this Buy Now button and then complete the checkout process, it changes to out of stock. So we only have one of these properties to sell, and we sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. In many instances, there's more than one buyer that wants a property, and we do not engage in the act of trying to pit people against one another, trying to bid a property up. It's simply the first person that places a deposit is the one that gets the property. And that adds to the simplicity of the transaction. So we want to make this as easy of a process as possible. It takes a lot of time and energy to put together all this information, to capture all these images, label all these images, produce this video, the interactive maps. All these things are very time consuming. But what we want to do is give you the experience of being on the property as close as possible so that you can make a decision halfway across the country or even halfway around the world. And the common response that we receive from people that purchase property from us and then go visit the property at a later time is that the property is even more beautiful in person than the way it was presented online. So that is a great compliment for us to have put so much effort into presenting a property and it still be more beautiful in person. And if you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website. That number is 713-597-7670. That number also receives text messages. We have this live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message and we'll respond to you at our next availability. You can also fill out this contact form here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. I want to say on behalf of our family and the entire team here at LANDiO that we really appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos and visit our website and then share those videos in our website with all your family, friends, and colleagues. We are continually honored to hear that people are being referred to us by their family and friends and co-workers, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Thank you and God bless.